Welcome with me, Jeremiah, and today this is going to be a review of iOS 13.5. A whole week later review of having iOS 13.5. Now keep in mind, I got two phones that have iOS 13.5. This one has iOS 13.5, but public beta, while this phone has iOS 13.5, the one that the regular public, the regular one. So this is the one that everybody should have right now on your iOS 13 on your iOS devices and iPads too. So let's get this started with iOS 13.5 review. So iOS 13.5 on an iPhone 7 to be precise is not bad. The battery life has improved. Now I have charged my phone to 96%. The battery life is very good. I've been using my phone almost like, I'm not the heaviest user because since I have other devices too, I got an iPad and tablet behind me there. So I've been using my phone right now 4 hours and 30 minutes. And for screen off is 2 hours. So I don't really use my device that much. So like, I remember one time the highest I used was 9 hours, and the battery usually lasts about like for me about maybe 3 hours. I haven't really counted the battery. It's good for me. It's way better than my old LG phone, because my LG phone USB, it only charges quicker than this iPhone. But I'm using this LG phone to record right now in 4K and 30 frames per second, and my editing system can do that. iOS 13.5, what's new? Oh well, if you don't know what's new, go to your privacy and you go to your health here. There's a new thing called COVID-19 exposure logging. Now I already talked about this in a previous YouTube video. Card right up there to learn more about this new COVID-19 thing. A lot of countries are doing it, but keep in mind, when you first install iOS 13.5, it will be off automatically, and you cannot turn it off. You cannot turn it on. Look, no one cannot turn on. They need to download an app to do it. And exposure checks is just a thing. Yeah, let me read it. This is a record of all requests to check your exposure log from the past 14 weeks. So yeah, you got an exposure log here. Keep in mind, actually for Face ID for iPhone 10, Face ID for older iPhones like the iPhone, whatever iPhone start. For older iPhones with Touch ID, you ask for your fingerprint. So yeah, the COVID-19 thing, I talk all about that in that video that's showing you behind the screen, talking about what they're doing. And I'm telling you right now, just don't do it. It's all about this COVID-19 thing. This pandemic has changed a lot of things, cars and physical stuff, and it has changed technology and electronics. It is out to everybody with iOS 13. Android, I don't know how they're gonna do it for you, but currently on my Android phone that's not have the newest update, has a very old update with 8.0. I have nothing. So if you have an old Android phone, I don't think so it's gonna work unless you have to download a separate app to do this. So yeah, it cannot be on. The government cannot force you to turn on this. I don't know what country, but some country they might force you. I don't know. But all I'm saying is you need to install an app for this to work. So do I recommend you to do it? Absolutely not, because this will track you wherever you go. They said they will delete all the information. But if I were you, do not start in the first place. What happened? It gets hacked or something. Who knows? I rather if it gets hacked, at least I didn't do it and all my information isn't out exposed. That's what I'm saying. But if you want to do it, you can do it. It's out now to the public. Download a separate app, get it, and be tracked all over where you go, to the store, to this, even to the bathroom. So yeah. That's one new thing for iOS 13.5. For most users, iOS 13.5 wasn't really that different here. It wasn't really much big difference. Most apps work, like YouTube works fine. It works. The scrolling is very smooth on an iPhone. You can scroll to all your people and all that. Instagram works good. You can scroll. It works very good. The battery life, your